Today, the sorcerer's up to his old tricks. This time, he casts a spell on the Galactic Sentinels, bringing their worst nightmares to life.
Molecula, home planet for the diabolically evil Emperor Gorganas. Gorganas has vowed to use his army of alien monsters to conquer Earth, the focal point of a system of power portals he needs to rule the universe. I am Nimbar, head protector of the power portals. To carry out my mission to stop Gorganas, I have chosen 4 teenagers from Beverly Hills. I summoned them by flashing their tattoos. Then they transform into Galactic Sentinels.
Scorpio! Taurus! Centaur!
Apollo!
The fate of the Earth depends on these tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
Tattooed teenage alien fighters. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. Tattooed teenage alien fighters. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly
Excuse me, Master. What are we laughing about?
The end, once and for all, of those despicable Galactic Sentinels.
Ah, those words have such a malicious ring to them. What's the plan?
Subterfuge, my decrepit pet. Subterfuge. In this form, the sorcerer.
Ooh, delicious.
I have encoded my instructions to you. You are to be my deliverer of destruction and confusion. Good. So I have commanded. So shall it be obeyed.
Hey, why don't you go ahead and keep that nickel, Drew? I'm having a very good morning. In fact, I gotta share my news with someone, even if it's only with you.
What's on your mind, G? I make a flash because I'm real busy.
Busy? With what? Writing another letter to that Henry Rollins fellow?
Actually, I'm going over some free verse I wrote for the poetry reading after school.
Poetry reading? Oh, no, there's a future. If you play your cards right, you could get in the same tax bracket as street mimes.
Stuff it, Brooks Brothers. Look, I'm real nervous about this, and the last thing I need is you giving me white noise.
Not to worry. I mean, on a day like this, everyone's my friend. Even you.
Lucky me.
Aren't you gonna ask me why I'm smiling like this?
I figured it was just gas.
Well, it so happens. I just got a letter from a Princeton recruiter. Based on my grades and extracurricular activities, they want to talk to me about considering Princeton after I graduate. Princeton wants me.
That's cool.
It's all falling into place. I mean, Princeton, CEO of a Fortune 500 corporation, senator, then perhaps someday.
Rule the world? Taken. That's Gorganas' gig.
Speaking of letters of recommendation, Swint, am I glad to see you. You meeting your dad here?
No. Just celebrating with friends.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What's up? You look pretty torqued.
Max torqued. I think I aced my project in advanced calculus. I actually proved that the sum of the reciprocals of all prime numbers less than n actually does approach infinity.
You proved that, huh?
Of course, it's only log n, but I think it's pretty neat.
Oh, yeah. Real neat. Oh, Lori. You shouldn't have. Oh, I prefer chocolates.
Guy, the flowers are for me.
So what's the occasion? Is it your birthday?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Great!
And thank you. It's your B-day, so natal tidings.
Yes, many happy returns of the day.
Thanks. Yeah, can I go now? The seniors on the squad are taking me out for my birthday tonight. I'm so stoked.
Well, sis, boom, bah.
I guess it's a great day for everyone. A day like this, what could go wrong?
Uh-oh.
What?
Hero time.
This is just perfect. I've been late for school so many times, my homeroom teacher keeps calling me the new girl.
The portal should be opening any second.
There it is.
Quick, we need a diversion.
Grab the table and shake it. Just do it. Earthquake! Earthquake! Just one of the many advantages of living in Southern California.
What's up, Nimbar?
Observe, Sentinels. The sorcerer has returned.
Why doesn't he just give up?
Do not disregard his alien science. It's very sophisticated. It's even considered magical to primitive species.
But are you calling me a primitive?
Hey, if the sloping brow fits.
Even now, his behavior concerns me. The sorcerer seems to be acting without any goal or motive. And random destruction is not Gorganis' style.
Perhaps the sorcerer has gone rogue and is acting on his own.
It's certainly within the realm of possibility.
Seems to me without a plan, it'll be easier to beat.
Perhaps. But Gorganis is never without a plan. Remember that. I smell a trap.
Don't worry, Nimbar. If we can't beat him, no one can.
That, dear Sentinel, is my worst fear.
Nice going, Gordo.
Okay, let's polish off No-Face before I'm late for homeroom. Scorpio! Taurus! Centaur! Apollo!
I get first shot. Look out!
Get ready for some big-time payback.
Brace yourselves!
This spell must have been a dud.
Maybe we better form Nitron.
No, I can take this guy. One clean shot at that wand. That's all I need. No, Nitron,
Quit
save him.
fighting! Taurus, take a shot. If it doesn't work, we'll form Nitron. Uh-oh, we're out of here.
What's happening?
The first step in my conquest of a planet Earth.
Am I missing something, Master?
A large chunk of brain matter, I would say. While the Galactic Sentinels presumed that the sorcerer was on a mission of random destruction, they were only half correct. The destruction the sorcerer seeks is their own.
The sorcerer defeated you.
Tell us something we don't know.
Defeat? Isn't that a tad strong?
This is the first time the Galactic Sentinels have ever been defeated. Obviously, I was wrong to have chosen you four bickering children to become Sentinels. You will be replaced.
Replaced?
Yes, Swinton Sawyer, you failed me, yourselves, and your planet.
Nimbar, please, lighten up.
From this moment forth, your services in defense of the universe will no longer be required.
Hey,
Hey. No, I still can't believe it. Replaced as a sentinel.
Nimbar had a pretty good reason. We didn't just let him down. We let down the whole universe. Makes the fact that I received my first ever F insignificant.
My advice, Swinton, is to chalk it up as a lousy day and move on.
Do you hear that?
It's an ambulance or something. What?
Never mind. It must be student stunt day.
I can't believe it. The seniors told me my birthday party's off. They wouldn't want to be seen with me.
But you're the captain.
Not anymore.
Cold.
Sorry, Lori.
How could they say this to me? I've never been unpopular.
Well, come on, Lori. Let's go stop by the coffee house. Maybe to take our minds off things.
What's the deal? Did we miss a poetry reading?
No, it's intermission. I'm leading off the second half, and I am gonna crank.
You certainly sound confident.
That's me. This is one verse-digging crowd. Besides, after the crummy morning we had, I could use a shot in the PR department.
You? Into public relations?
Positive reinforcement.
I think we're the wrong people for that. I mean, we've all had very
Get
miserable...
your snapping fingers primed. I'm on. Good evening. I'm Drew Vincent. I'd like to start off the second half of tonight's poetry readings with one that I wrote last year entitled The Tears of H.L. Mencken. As I sit in my room, I hear the sounds of distant memory run roughshod over the world I thought I owned. Changes. Grasping, I falter and stall at the window of needs past. Hi!
Man, tough room.
I thought it was real good, Drew. What I could hear, I mean.
I can't believe this. What a bunch of ignorant pit stains. This is the worst day of my life.
Me too.
Count me in.
Oh, let's look at the bright side. I may not be a sentinel, but at least my life isn't falling apart.
Gordon, the interviewer from Princeton called. Do you know what he said? Do you?
Let me guess. The way the day's been going for everyone else, I'd say he canceled my interview.
Canceled. You wish. He doesn't even want to speak to you. He said your invitation was a clerical error. This means community college for you, Buster. How could you have let us down like this? You're a galactic sentinel, for crying out loud.
Did you guys hear that?
Maybe an accident. Who cares? I'm careening towards a career that involves wearing a name tag and a paper hat.
Hey, guys, check it out.
What's happening?
It's just announced on TV. There's a desperate situation. Monster sightings have been reported all over the world. The destruction being caused is inconceivable.
If only we can get back to the command center, maybe we can convince Nimbar to take us back.
You were saying?
Maybe old No Eyes changed his mind.
At least there's no one around to see us. Whoa. Check it out.
What went down here?
Looks like Guns N' Roses threw a party.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, no! Nimbar's dead.
How did this happen?
Judging by the ruined state of the command center, my guess would be that Gorganis found Nimbar's hideout and shut off his life support system.
Then what are we standing around here for? Let's sentinelize and find Emperor Gorganis.
Yeah, for once I'm with Drew.
Scorpio!
Taurus!
Centaur!
Apollo! This is not good.
Oh, perfect. Aliens are destroying the world, no Nimbar, and we can't turn into the Sentinels. What else could go wrong?
How about the fact that with no Nimbar to open the power portal, we're trapped here?
Great.
Well, at least we can watch TV.
Do you guys hear those sirens again?
Be quiet, Swinton. We've got bigger problems than sirens.
No, Swinton's right. We heard them at school.
And we heard them in the coffee house.
And now we hear them in outer space. That doesn't make sense. Of course it doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. It doesn't have to. It's a dream.
I think Swinton just snapped.
Yes. Remember when we fought the sorcerer? There were emergency sirens there. We still hear the sirens because we're still there.
Where?
In the city, battling the sorcerer.
We are?
We never left. Remember the spell that we thought was just a dud? It must have been some sort of sleep spell. It put us under, and everything since then has been a dream.
Wait a minute, this is all starting to click.
Have you lost it too?
No, Your mother mentioned you were a galactic sentinel. Well, how could she have known that?
You're right, but I don't understand. A dream? How? I mean, that battle was hours ago.
We're in dream time.
English, please?
Well, dream time works differently from real time. Well, haven't you ever had a dream that seems to last hours but is really only like 30 seconds?
Oh, this is all pretty far-fetched.
I'll prove it. In a dream, anything can happen, right? Gordon, think of something you like to see.
Righto.
Excuse me?
Hinky. So, anything we think of comes true?
Not exactly. Dreams really relieve anxiety. That's why so many bad things were happening to us. The anxieties of our dreams were made to come to life. Just be careful not to think of anything dangerous. It just might come true.
Oh, that's great, Swinton. That's like telling somebody not to think of an elephant.
We've got to wake up now!
How?
Open our eyes!
They are open!
No, I think what Swinton is saying is that if we're in a dream, we're only dreaming our eyes are open.
Exactly!
I'm in.
Me too.
Okay, let's do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't think so, sorcerer!
Preparing another spell.
Form Nitron!
Apollo! Taurus!
Centaur! Scorpio!
I think I'm still a bit fuzzy on how that plan was supposed to have turned out, Master. Oh! Never mind.
Nimber, you're alive! Oh, if it were possible, I'd hug you.
Of course I'm alive. What did you expect?
So, you're not mad at us?
Why would I be mad at you? You all did a spectacular job vanquishing the sorcerer. Perhaps you were right, Swinton. The sorcerer didn't have a plan. That's why he was so easily defeated.
And trust us, it wasn't as easy as it looked.
Nimbar, old pal, have we got a story for you?
You guys still here?
Yeah, I needed an excuse as to why I wasn't home all day.
Me too.
Hey, just show him your calculus project.
Yeah, congrats, Swinton. I'm so bent from the birthday party the seniors threw me. How's she doing?
Just listen.
Those snares and deceptions lay in my path. The caricatures under my skin will keep me evermore from living alone.
Wait, that was a poem? Wait, it didn't even rhyme.
It's free verse. You had to get your face away from the stock reports and into some culture.
Oh, come on, cool it. It was a good day. Everybody loved your poems. Swinton got an A+ on his project, and my friends practically showered me with presents.
Presents? Bourgeois, if you ask me.
I didn't.
I suppose that all this good news should tell you how well my Princeton interview will go tomorrow.
Yeah. Now you're dreaming.
Aw.